Right, for real. Hawks and falcons are my favorite animal. And on Mother's Day, I was over there.
Did you give your mom a hawk for Mother's Day?
No. And we were talking about, because my sister didn't show up, so we were just talking about like my old pets. And she's fucking saying like, Copper ran away and all this other stuff. And then the whole story.
Copper?
My dog. And then so
Copper, my pet hawk.
Dog didn't run away, dude. That hawk took the fucking dog.
No. But
That's dinner for that.
I had a bunny, and I was always told like it was let out, and I was let out.
Oh yeah, no,
and
the hawk definitely.
And we were talking about like the falcons flying around. I'm like, they can't lift your current dog because he's too fat right now. And then she's like, oh yeah, I guess we never really told you, but we watched.
We ate your fucking bunny.
No, they watched it. They watched
Skinned
it.
Put it in soup. It was delicious.
They watched it get taken away by a falcon.
You ate the eyeball.
I'm sorry, your pet got
They
taken away by
They
a
watched
falcon.
my pet bunny get taken away by a hawk, so they told me it ran away for fucking 20 years. I believed
didn't figure out
that my bunny ran away.
Oh man!
But it was taken away. It was taken away by a fucking hawk or some shit and eaten in our backyard. And while my parents watched, and they're just like, yeah, it ran away.
So this is a story about my dad. So when my dad was little, he used to raise ducks, and there used to be crows that would fly around every once in a while. And it ended up to the point that he left his ducks outside, right? And,
Yeah, that's where you usually keep them.
Yeah. Typically, that's where you want to away. Like,
You
what?
let them out? What?
Yeah, no, they were in a cage.
You should have duct taped their wings
Okay,
out
like,
already.
we had them in a cage.
If you have a
and
pet duck, you duct tape its wings out.
that's something you don't do. I'm sure that's on SPCA's like don't do list.
You can't believe everything PETA puts out there, okay?
He leaves them outside, and a bunch of crows just kind of like he went inside, came back outside, and these crows are eating the remains of his ducks, dude. And so ever since, when he sees a hawk or he sees a crow or anything with wings that is not a duck,
He just pulls his gun out. What
instantly,
the fuck?
no, man, he instantly just he says like out of like the side of his mouth, because he's always smoking. He's always like, "Fuck these fucking hawks, man.
Yeah,
Fuck
dude.
these hawks."
He's calling
Goddamn
hawks the
hawks.
N-word.
I'm just sitting there. I'm like, "Oh my god, like what happened?" And then he tells me the story.
You
I'm
fucking
like,
hawk!
never again will I look at a hawk the same way, man. Ever since.
Oh, he's just calling like
They're
ravens
beautiful,
and crows
majestic
the
creatures,
N-word.
and he can go fuck himself.
Fuck these hawks, man. Oh man.
Get these crows out of here.
My uncle always tells a story where he was walking his girlfriend's dog, and she had a Chihuahua. He fucking hated that thing, but like he eventually like grew to like it. He's like, whatever.
He doesn't
and,
hate
and he
dogs.
lives out by Conroe, and he's walking it on the lake, you know. And this fucking gator pops out and just yanks it from him. Yanks the little dog from him.
Nice.
And he's just like left there
That's
with like
tight
a
as
bitten
fuck.
off leash. And he's just all like, oh fuck. It's like,
How are we gonna go home now? Like, what are we gonna do?
She is going to fucking kill me.
that relationship didn't last long. I never
Yeah.
saw her again.
That's badass.
Sure. A gator stole my dog.
A gator ate my dog.
He's
Sure.
not even.
You didn't
Just
just
say
let
you
it
want
off.
to break up. Just say it.
I wouldn't have the balls to do that, honestly. I'd probably go to the
You make a lie.
nearest SPCA, because you know the entire SPCA is covered in either Chihuahuas or Pit Bulls.
Yeah.
Fucking annoying,
They
man.
suck.
They do not know how not to bark.
Yeah.
And
suck.
I would immediately.
That's
go
why
to
you
the
fucking
hire.
shake
That's
all
why
the
you hire
time.
a hawk and train it to eat them. Okay? Just pull them out of the white girl's basket and take it.
Try to get a mutual wallah from SPCA. Try to find one. I'm telling you, it's not possible.
You go
You
to the
can't.
SPCA for food for your hawk. You're like, yeah, I'd like to buy some feed. And they're like, what kind of animal do you have? And they're like, I've got a hawk. You guys happen to have any chihuahuas around today?
That's all
Yeah,
it eats.
man.
That's all it eats. That and
Like
ducks.
60 of them. Which one you want, man? We have the
Maybe
one
a
that doesn't
Yorkie.
stop talking, the one that does not stop pissing.
The one that
Yeah.
doesn't stop shaking.
The one that shakes. Yeah. It's like,
His owners were originally meth addicts. That's how they.
Yeah. They just fed him
Yeah,
meth.
we're not supposed to give you the history on it. We're supposed to say that they're loving, caring animals. This one's name is Stacy. Like he has.
Or Chiquito.
It's actually a man dog. It has one eye. Oh god.
I have a new theory that all Chihuahuas are just meth addicts. That's why they're shaking all the time. Just give them a little hit,
I
man.
honestly like
They're
Would that
aching
calm,
for it.
If you give them a bump, will it just calm them down?
Dude, yeah.
It's just like, oh yeah. Or will they just start doing math really quickly? Like, what are we
Chihuahuas
looking
don't
at here?
speak.
I think they'll start driving on 610.
You don't fucking need to speak to do math. Have you seen Stephen
They
Hawking?
don't have.
Not
Watch a
recently.
chihuahua ride a wheelchair.
All right, okay, so this fucker thought that ALS and Stephen Hawking, he thought it was called, the proper PC term was physically retarded.
That is not what it is whatsoever,
He said,
buddy.
he's
That's
like, yeah,
not wrong.
mentally retarded people and physically retarded people, like Stephen fucking Hawking. And we're just like, the fuck are you talking about here?
I'm not wrong.
I mean, there's-
No, you are. You are wrong. No one calls it that. That is not a
What
word.
do you call it?
That's not a word. It's called handicapped.
Yeah.
It's called that or
I didn't think
ALS,
of
Lou
handicapped.
Gehrig's
Did you see
disease.
the
Wheelchair
Steve-
bound.
Rips, I don't know.
The one in the wheel, the what was it? The piece of gum in the wheelchair in the sausage party. Have you ever?
Oh,
That
yeah.
is the original Stephen Hawking to this day in my heart, man.
Aw.
Like, that is my spirit animal.
Well, we've got
right next to the pigeon.
welcome back, everybody. Got another guest on tonight.
We're multiple
Hello.
minutes in and way too late for an intro.
Well, we didn't introduce the first guest we ever had, so I'm trying to make sure people at least establish
Wow,
a name
way
to
to
the
ruin
voice.
the
Stop
role we were
listening
on.
and kill yourselves.
Yeah, this is gonna suck from this point
what
on.
if
Don't
this
kill
was
yourselves.
the episode that I just killed
I'm
myself?
just gonna
Oh, that
kill
would be
myself.
nice. But we don't have a camera. Wait for a camera.
All right,
I
yeah,
mean, we
we'll
could
wait
use
till
the-
we have the budget to,
We could use a
Film
phone
our-
camera, but it'd
our
look
shit.
weird because I bet I hate those like vertical pictures on YouTube.
World
Those-
Star.
What?
World
World
Star.
Star.
We're making a stereotypical World Star
I
video
love
of
How
Josh
about, how
killing
about we
himself.
strap a GoPro on him, make him jump out of a plane, and we'll just rig the parachute?
Where are we gonna get a plane? Make him jump
Put
out the
bricks on
balcony.
it, man.
You hit first.
Watch this bitch drop.
Why is this backpack so heavy? It's the parachute.
Don't worry.
You pull the
It's
cord and a bunch
double-sized.
of bricks are just flying out.
Oh man.
No.
Just put like a BAM sign, like the little flag that comes
On
out
the
of his
ground.
side. Oh my god.
Those assholes.
Jeez, man.
And what we'll do is we'll do it in a snowy area, so you do have a chance of living.
A
That
chance
way-
of just being permanently
and then-
physically retarded.
Yeah.
You're gonna just roll around in a wheelchair and have a computer talk for you.
How did you
Dude,
not see
except
that
the-
one coming?
The difference is you won't fucking be able to talk, or well, you won't be smart. I guess is the main
Hey,
difference. So-
Stephen Hawking was a genius.
yeah, so you will literally be physically
But
retarded.
he was a genius before he got ALS.
Oh, my name is Stephen Hawking.
Oh, that's a good one.
Do it, bro. You just gotta breathe in. That's all you gotta do. Practice.
We found
Take
the
it home
Dan
with you.
Soder of our podcast.
The who?
Oh man. No, but
Yeah,
no,
we have a guest, but we still don't know his name.
parachutes, I had a buddy who actually came back from the army, and
here we
he
go.
paratrooper for a while, and he did this paradrop. I'm not gonna say where, but he did this paradrop, right? And
It was Vietnam again.
We're coming back.
coming back for more bitches. My grandpa died because of it. Like,
You know, it's just fucking England.
oh my
This
God.
time we'll take the crown.
No, but so he came back with like a medical discharge. This dude, like, his parachute had it didn't deploy. Right?
Yeah.
He jumped out the plane, it did not deploy. Then he went for the reserve, right? Popped out the reserve parachute. Guess what happens? Hey, what you know? Both of them pop out, right? Rip off. This motherfucker slams to the ground, dude. Until this day, he's like, hey man, I believe I can fly. Best fucking quote ever for that shit, bro. Like, dude, he jumped out of a plane and survived without
he a bird?
parachute. Bro, all I
No.
can say is, like, lucky till this day he does not look like Stephen Hawking. Thank God for that. Like, he still walks.
Why don't-
Man.
I hear the best way to do that is to hit a tree, just like right in the middle.
Yeah, go for the green area.
Yeah, we don't know that from other movies, man. Like, don't go for the greens. Have you ever seen one of those like
No.
World War II movies where they're like, oh,
Like,
where'd Jim
legitimately-
go? Oh, he's in the tree dead.
That's what
because he
parachutists
dropped
teach.
on the tree.
Is that they have to
Well, now
like
I have to Google it.
You gotta hit the tree.
That's why you got to just dive
Don't.
and point
Don't
yourself
go for
towards the
trees,
ocean.
man.
Point your towards the
It's the
ocean.
same thing
It's the
with
best way to
skiing. You
slow
don't-
yourself down slowly without
How are you gonna
having.
slow yourself down?
Because
with a
you hit
parachute?
multiple fucking branches rather than hitting the ground just flat. all the force goes
well,
into the
you
ground
roll,
rather
man.
than.
You're supposed to roll. That's what I know. If you're in a parachute accident, make sure you remember roll.
At
Don't go
terminal
for the
velocity.
tree.
Well,
Do
you
not
gotta-
listen to this
You gotta
man.
tilt yourself to the side and then just start spinning as uncontrollably before you hit the ground. That way you already have the spin.
Yeah, it's an instant, like, stop. It's like trees.
The best way to do it is the best way. No one
The
cares
answer.
what it says. You're
It
not
says
our research
tree
department.
branches and snow can help absorb your impact.
That
and
is
slow
stupid.
you.
Ah.
Get impaled by a tree branch. Go ahead, everybody. Do it.
Well, if you're already rolling, why wouldn't you just go back for? Oh,
So
Yeah,
you try to roll.
there you go.
No. What you do is you roll and then you go
does
up
say
the
roll.
tree into the tree branch.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you roll into the tree.
You just pull the magic parachute you have.
Yeah.
yeah. You just
Even
That's
when
what
you're
it
in a
says.
parachute
It says to
accident,
roll
pull
through
the
the
parachute.
trees.
I'm still down for a superhero landing.
Just
Yeah,
straight into
like,
the
Just
earth.
straight in the ground, just like kneeled and everything.
Superman smash it, dude. Just
Yeah, just
land.
Feel
Fist
Superman
first.
smash
Throw
your
yourself in the
body.
ground for your body.
That's how Superman got his
Try
powers.
drawing after that, man.
He got his powers from the yellow sun, you dick.
Okay. All
Don't
right.
knock DC, okay, bruh?
Okay,
Or
Rob.
you want to start something?
Actually, did you know that just it has something to do, I guess, with the sun. Did you know that Crusaders used to like pray to Baphomet? I'm not even joking.
What
Look
is
that up.
Baphomet?
Baphomet is like
The
I know a lot
cow
of
god?
Satanists out there are probably gonna argue with me about it, but
who
I
cares
think it's
about
like a similarity to like
We have buddy boys don't give a
Yeah.
fuck about Satanists.
Oh,
like it's supposed to be
The
like, almost
reappropriation
like
in
the devil.
Satanism
It's
is
the
for
shit.
yeah they used to worship.
hilarious like
There's
joke setting.
there's
Yeah.
actually like a almost like a biography, I guess, like a history, something like
Holy
some
shit,
someone
he's
like typed
right.
it up that
Yeah.
these guys used to actually worship before battle.
Baphomet is an
It's a
idol.
good god to worship before battle.
And
Yeah.
the entire
I'll
thing
give
Listen
him
to what
that.
it says, dude. Baphomet is an idol of a deity that the Knights Templar were accused of worshiping.
yeah, that's the one of the reasons
Yeah.
why they got murdered was because it was like as punishment for worshiping an idol because
And
That's so
doing
tight.
too much
Christianity, it's like
psychedelics.
that's a big no-no. You're not
And
supposed
doing
to
too much
worship idols.
psychedelics before battle, you know. That's kind of. Oh, I see demons!
I think it's just kind of amazing how they were like, oh, village, and God will love you for it. Let's do it, guys. Let's go. Like,
All right, well, if
break.
we're going to talk about that, then we got to talk about Israel.
No, we don't
no,
have
don't
to
bring
Israel.
us
I don't want to talk about fucking Israel.
God, you know what's happening now, right?
No, we
Yeah.
don't.
Yeah,
like
they do.
Iran,
We don't
I'm
have to.
betting Iran's
Trump
gonna go
just
to war with
opened a
Israel.
new embassy in there.
He moved them.
Yeah, while they were bombing Palestinians, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Well, they're
some-
always
some-
bombing Palestinians. Give me
like
some
some
new
like
news.
40-something Palestinians
well-
were like considered dead right when they were opening it up.
39 died from protesting. They went and protested, and so the Israelis were just like, yeah, kill them. They were like, they shot tear gas in, and then we're just like,
There's
oh,
this
that's
picture.
not working. Let's just kill all of
I
them.
saw this picture on Reddit actually.
It's insane.
This dude with a tennis racket was actually hitting tear gas
yeah.
back at the Israelis.
Hell yeah.
I
No,
saw that
just-
too.
That's the way to go pro. Like, I went to the tennis series. Now I'm here to help you
First
guys.
Palestinian American-based Major League Baseball
I'm
player.
in the Gaza.
He was headhunted on the news.
Fucking
closer to
home run
cricket,
on the
but still.
bitches, man. I'm telling you.
In my country, we used to practice with tear gas. I can't do a fucking Palestine accent, but I'm sure
man.
it's
Habibi,
Russian.
bro. Just say Habibi. That's all you
Habibi.
Just cut in front of me at Universal Studios and you got it down.
Oh god.
Disney's
Yeah,
gonna
it's
buy it
insane.
next.
No, but yeah, me and my,
900 people were 900 reported gunshot wounds.
Me and my
So-
dad actually have like a gamble going that Israel's gonna start the next World War III.
Yeah.
They're
It
just
wouldn't
stepping it
surprise
up on the
me.
boundaries, man.
What are you betting for or against?
I'm betting for, man.
Is he against?
He's like
He's a fool.
No, he thinks like my
He doesn't
dad's
like
very,
hawks and.
My dad's very like savage. He's like, no, they're all gonna be dead before World War III happens. I'm like, holy shit, bro, this is way more than what I was.
That's probably true.
It's because
Yeah.
fucking Steve Bannon had that vision of like the 4-army battle on Jerusalem.
Oh, yeah,
It was
dude.
Steve
So they're
Bannon.
trying to like start this up. Oh, he's been Like he and Trump are BFFs when they first started.
hell
Watch a
yeah.
bunch of things as you speak. The guy who acted for R2D2 is like deleting it. Let's go, guys.
Just a bunch of
Peter
little
Dinklage.
midgets. Like, just,
I can see our government creating like a midget
A
squadron.
dwarven unit.
They actually have like a town in India, I think. It's like a little town and it's all midgets. I'm not even
Johannesburg.
joking.
They're all Johannesburg.
Yeah,
All
what's
Indians
this?
are just short.
I'm serious though. They have like these
You say
little
Indians?
Yeah.
they have these like
They're not
little
from
like
India.
huts. It looks like a Willy Wonka factory without the candy.
You
I'm
mean
not even
Native
joking.
Americans?
No, I'm talking about in India.
Yeah.
They have
Johannesburg
a
is
little
in India.
place that
The
it's
fuck?
like
Is it?
midgets.
Yes.
It's only midgets
I
are
don't think it
allowed to
is.
live there. Like everybody else.
He's
they
talking
can-
about India.
Yeah, in India.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they have
That's
this
what I
thing-
just said.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about the fucking colony.
No, that was what we just. Is that I said literally to Sam? I was like, "You're talking about like
Why would it be
overseas
named
India."
Johannesburg? I,
I
would
said-
have thought of like something like
I thought
Indian.
Johannesburg was in the Caribbean.
No, it's not.
Johannesburg, India.
It sank
are you
like
serious?
Atlantis.
Because you're pretty much confusing me and Amazon right
He
now.
said Johannesburg,
Yeah, it's
Indiana.
not India.
It's South Africa.
There we go.
That is right.
I was thinking
Indiana.
Cape Town.
It's in,
Yeah, South Africa. That's what we've been saying.
No, but
it's in Kentucky, Indiana. Over with all the Indians.
they actually have like a little place where these like guys they live in huts over here. They don't have to pay rent, nothing.
Are they
just have to be.
hobbits? Are you
They're
describing
small
the
people.
Shire?
They're small people, I guess. Like I don't know what to call them. I
That's
don't know
in-
what's
You were,
disrespectful. and
but
what's
he
not
is
disrespectful.
talking about. He's not talking about South Africa.
He's
It's
talking
in
about
India,
hobbits.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
these
Yeah.
like it's
The
like
Shire.
a colony
Yeah.
of midgets,
It's the Shire.
and they live.
No, the
in
PC
huts.
term is hobbits.
That's New Zealand, mate.
There are a lot of hobbits in New Zealand.
Fuck you.
All right.
You hear Canadian bullshit
cunt.
way to pronounce words that don't sound right.
God damn your maple syrup bullshit.
Your maple
You
syrup.
have a leaf on your flag, man.
Your like garbled mess.
So we use
Your
we use these
obsession with
things
donuts.
to blow leaves
Unnecessary wars.
off our lawns because we refuse
is that
to
what it
have
is?
your like
Unnecessary wars?
nationality here.
Is it terrible politics?
Y'all gave us Justin Bieber. We hate you guys.
Y'all are
Yeah.
Is it a
Fine.
Me Too
Why couldn't
movement?
you give us your Trudeau instead? That's
Like
the better
your
Justin.
healthcare system, man.
That's the Justin we wanted. We didn't want fucking Bieber. We wanted Trudeau. But no, you gave us the shitty one.
Yeah.
You had two Justins in your fucking country.
We'll always give you the shitty ones.
Isn't
You
that
had,
where Justin?
you had two
or,
Justins and you gave us the crap.
Isn't
All
that
right?
where Bernie Sanders is from? Canada, right?
I don't.
The fuck?
No, that's Ted Cruz.
Dude,
Oh,
no,
okay.
aren't you required to be born in the U.S. to be the U.S.
No,
president?
probably
Ted Cruz.
Ted Cruz was
I
born
mean,
in
I
Canada.
heard all this
No,
shit back
Ted
then.
Cruz was born in
I heard
California.
all
No,
this
he
shit
wasn't.
back then,
He's
though.
He was
No,
born
dude,
on an
look it up.
embassy, which is legally.
Zodiac
Look it up
killer.
right now.
I don't care.
No,
It's
he
in
might be-
Canada,
he's the
and
Zodiac-
he ran
does
for
look like the
president.
Zodiac killer, though. That
No
is
one
true.
cares.
He does.
He
It's
is the
on
Zodiac
point.
killer.
You're right, though. He was born in Canada. He was born on the embassy. That's why
I
he could
think
be
they
president.
should like.
Is that?
Yeah,
refilm.
that's real. And his father also, or his grandfather assassinated Kennedy or something like that.
I
Yeah,
think they
that's
should.
another one.
And he's the Zodiac killer. He just
Yeah.
has a lot of shit in his bloodline.
Yeah.
I think they should refilm the Zodiac, the Zodiac murders. I think it's called the movie.
Oh, Zodiac,
But with,
the
like,
one with
yeah,
Joe
yeah,
Hill?
yeah.
With Ted
Yeah.
But
Cruz
with
as
Ted
a-
Cruz, they should actually hire Ted Cruz.
And he's perfect for the role too, because he's like socially awkward. Everyone hates him already.
I
The
feel
only reason
like-
I know, the only reason I know he might not be the Zodiac killer is because he's too obvious.
I think the only
He's like way too fucking obvious.
non-awkward president we've ever had is probably Obama. I'm just gonna say it.
Because he was cool. He had,
Nah,
he had,
dude.
he
You
had
know,
50%
Taft was
cool
just
genes.
walking
I
around,
heard,
fucking bitches, being fat. He didn't give a
FDR.
fuck.
There's this rumor that back then,
Well,
and
no,
it's
he
even
was-
on Boondocks. If you watch Boondocks, there's a rumor that Obama was actually from Kenya. I'm not even joking with you. You
Oh,
can
the
look this up.
movie
It's-
or the Boondocks?
No. The
The
Boondocks,
show.
like the show. Yeah. There's a rumor that Obama was actually from Kenya for the longest time. Everybody thought a rumor that he was born on an island, but
Yeah.
everybody's like, okay, well, he's born in Hawaii then.
Yeah.
So he
He
was born on an island.
Which is an island, like Ireland.
Just
yeah,
this
so,
Kenyan gossip, man. I was just like,
dude, that
Do you
Kenya's,
know the way?
do you know the way? Oh
Spit
my
on him.
God.
dude, I fucking what I loved about them was like at the very end of his term when Joe Biden started doing all the memes.
Oh,
and
yeah.
like, and the fact that Obama would get in on the joke too, like when they did the thanks Obama, and he's putting out some like
The milk
white
commercial.
Yeah, yeah. He's like
that's a
trying to
good
dip
one.
his cookie in the milk and
Or
doesn't
cookie,
fit. He's like,
whatever.
oh, thanks Obama. Is like, okay, cool. At
I
least
think
you
we
fucking
might
get
have
it.
to go to Kroger after this.
I-
Like, in between, on break.
To get milk for our cookies.
I have
Yes.
$3, but...
More chocolate milk.
I really liked all of the Onion's Diamond Joe Biden articles.
Yeah.
Hey, if we mix vodka, does it make it a Black Russian?
Oh
No.
my god, that was a horrible joke.
What?
I think
Black
I just got
Russian's already a
cancer from
drink.
that. I'm not even.
I'm sorry.
The tumor is just swelling in my head
Just
right
swelling
from
up.
that quote.
Well,
God.
you're welcome. Because you know what? You didn't have that long anyways. It's not going uphill from here
No.
anyways.
No, man.
The real joke would be if Trump fathers a black child.
That would be beautiful.
That would be a black Russian.
This a Black Russian.
The first ever.
He made a
Oh my
Russian.
God.
I get it. I get it. And if he makes a yellow Russian, it's covered in pee. Ha 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 ha.
Hey, well, at least you can get R. Kelly on that
Politics.
shit then. R. Kelly
I was
pissing on
waiting
people.
for more of those memes whenever I heard
Golden
about
showers,
it.
man.
Yeah.
That's been a thing for a while.
Do I just not get on the
It's
internet
also
enough?
on the Boondocks, man. Check that
Oh,
out.
yeah.
There's R. Kelly on the Boondocks. He was
Yeah.
like,
That
they
was
showed
like
the
right
court
around that
case,
time.
and then he was like, he goes to the courtroom and he's like, trying to oppose because he knows that R. Kelly's gonna get off.
Yeah.
He's like, guys, like, be real. This man peed on a child, and then R.
Doesn't he,
Kelly's
like,
like,
hang out
wait,
with him
but
anyway, though?
I'm gonna play a song for y'all, and I'm gonna get off now.
Yeah, it
and
turns
then
into a musical piece.
and then Huey's like, are y'all serious? And then, what if this happened in real life?
It's
though?
a big musical gag. It's really funny.
And now there's like a rumor that no, it's not even a rumor. It's actually a case right now that R. Kelly is actually a cult leader.
Hell yes.
How-
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been
How
like
could he not be one?
He's been kicked off of his stage like 2-3 times now.
I thought it was that he was just like
So-
keeping women in his like
It's
in his
no, they're
basement.
considering it as a cult crime.
All right.
It's like his shows has been canceled twice within the past like month or two.
Dude,
because of this.
My favorite R. Kelly reference was the one in South Park where he gets in the closet. Because like Tom, and they like they fucking tell Tom Cruise he's not a great actor, so he traps him. He goes in the closet,
thought that
locks
was
himself
Kanye.
in. No, it was R.
it?
Kelly. It was R. Kelly.
Kelly?
Yeah, because he goes in the
Kanye was
closet,
fish
and
dick.
R.
Kanye's
Kelly's
a gay fish too.
R.
like,
Kelly
to
is
be
the
honest.
one like narrating the whole thing.
hobbit.
So they're on the fucking news. He's like, and I pulled out my gun.
Bitch, you ain't no
I'm
hobbit,
gonna
right?
cap this bitch and John Travolta to get out of the closet.
Yeah, Kanye, like, back
Like-
then, he used to be pretty hit back when George Bush was president. And now, like, all of a sudden, like, he was like, oh, George Bush hates black people. That was a
George
Twitter
Bush,
thing.
yes, I
That
love
was
that.
a Twitter thing.
Scoopity
No,
scoop.
then all of a sudden, now this man is like a
Scoopity
Trump
No,
scoop.
he
supporter.
said it on
Scoopity
national
poop.
television.
Yeah, and I'm like, okay,
They
well,
cut him.
Kanye.
You can find the video. It's funny because he's just all nervous, and the dude's like, "How do you feel about Katrina, Kanye?" And he just goes, "But George Bush doesn't care about black people." And they're like, "Okay."
like, cut.
They like cut him off.
Was he
George
wrong?
Bush. You know George Bush after he was done being president, he actually went and made a comment on it because someone said in an interview, they were like, "Oh, how did you feel about Kanye stating that you hate black people?" He was like, "That was the dumbest part of my presidency." And I was like, all right. Well, I mean, dude, like this is like consider.
I'll give you that one.
Trying to listen.
I'll give
to a
you
gay
that one,
fish.
Bush.
That's
Like,
really funny because I've actually heard him say that it was the worst part of his presidency, just because.
I think that
it
was when he got
it
the
was because-
shoe thrown at him.
No, dude, because of Katrina, because he didn't do.
I
was
mean,
too late.
at this time now, you're looking at Kanye, and he's banging off on the Trump hat now. He's got a Trump hat.
He's
He's
getting
got
money.
his full red
Whoop.
pill.
He's getting money.
Whoop de scoop.
That's just marketing.
It's just it's just like he does this before every album.
and
Like before Yeezus, he did some crazy shit. Like
And I'm more into the newer rap scene where people are going off of like
Migos.
there you go. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
pretty much
that's what I like.
I mean, Suicide Boys, man. Like
that-
Suicide Boys, Bones.
Dude, Kanye made Daft Punk's career for them. You know,
Ghost
when
Man.
he covered their song, he made their career. And that John Lennon guy too, he was
my God.
nothing.
I think
he was
the
nothing.
rap scene has started to mix in with the emo scene. There.
and that John Williams guy, he was nothing before Patrick Harris.
And then Hans Zimmer made him a big name. All right, everyone liked Hans Zimmer, and they went back and like, who's this John Williams
And
fool?
then after George Zimmer killed someone, Hans Zimmer got more famous because of the name comparison.
Hot take, they're the same person.
Oh shit!
Do we know?
Yeah, and then
Do we
all
know?
of them-
Have you seen
Oh, God,
Hans
Ted
Zimmer and George
Cruz?
Zimmer in the same room?
Trayvon
Ted Cruz, the Zodiac killer, and now Hans Zimmer, the George Zimmerman of all time.
Hans
The
Zimmer.
controversy of our lifetime.
That one's
Hans Zimmer
Interstellar.
makes me like really satisfied because he also uses logic. So when I'm like, when everyone's telling me, "Oh, you need to get like a better doll," and then he's got logic, I'm like, "Fuck you guys!" Hans Zimmer's holding it down, holding it down, man. Use that logic. Apple life forever. Fuck you.
Nah, man. But
I'm looking at Shay just so you can't tell for that.
Hans Zimmer's a good cello boy.
So is Beyonce, and she's the queen.
God damn it.
I'm
Don't you
holding true to
dare,
my
God damn
statement.
it, the queen.
Did you know Beyonce actually had a house in Houston or something?
Yeah,
no,
like,
it wasn't
on-
Houston. It's Austin.
She
No,
grew-
no,
no,
she's
she grew up on
from
my street.
Houston.
Oh, really?
Destiny's
yeah.
Child. That's what I was
How was
thinking
that?
about like an hour
I mean,
ago.
it's weird now because it's third ward, so it's like really, really rich mansions and then like shitholes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
her
live
dad-
all
her
year
dad
long.
It was
goes to
hers that
Houston
one
a
on
lot.
Old
It's
Spanish
fun,
Trail
yeah.
with the security cameras on it. You know that one that's a house but it looks like a prison.
There's a couple of them, yeah. But if you go down McGregor, there's
It's
a
like solid
fuck ton
marble.
more.
That's the kind of rich person,
I think, honestly,
like,
like,
wasted money house I
Downtown
want.
Houston really needs to invest in pressure washing.
Yeah.
Like all the buildings are like crisp.
Oh, yeah.
They look like they got into a fire or some shit.
Oh, maybe we get a little wet here, okay? You know, there's no
Ooh.
problem with that.
It's like some Red Dawn shit happened in our own backyard of the city, man. Like some Chinese people just went and lit up the buildings.
This is fucking
Not even
Walking
joking.
Dead. That's where they film it, man. Just downtown Houston.
There you go. You
And
can
they
you
don't
don't even
even
have to
really
like
you
put
just-
makeup art on the
Yeah.
hobos. They
On the
just, they
hobos,
already
yeah.
look like
It's already
zombies,
covered
man.
in blood and, you know, parts falling off of them already.
Yeah. Like crack addiction.
I've counted one homeless person with all his limbs in downtown Houston, okay?
I saw a crackhead OD once, like a homeless crackhead.
I want to
Yeah,
hear this. What
I was
the
just
fuck?
driving down.
He told
driving
us on the
down-
podcast, though.
What is this?
I was just
bro?
driving down. No, I haven't told this on the
I thought you
podcast.
did.
Yeah, you
The
did.
guy's shaking out.
Recently,
Oh,
like
yeah.
2 weeks ago.
Don't worry about it. Go on.
Oh,
Go
I
on.
missed
He
it.
hasn't heard it. He hasn't
I
heard
missed
it.
I was
it.
driving down 90.
Or you can
and,
listen to our shitty podcast, but I would recommend that.
I was driving down 90, and it was with Shay.
Oh no, that was a different thing, dude.
Oh no, I was with someone.
We watched two homeless dudes fight.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
one
yeah.
dude choke slammed another one onto the curb or onto the road from the curb.
The important question
Yeah.
is, were you
Then just
taking
picked
bets?
him up and was like, "He's
Starting
okay."
to- Starting to sound like American history.
Were you
X. I
taking
need to stop
bets?
you there.
Were you
So-
taking bets? Any?
So I
No.
don't need some
the-
white guy
we-
curb
that's what you
stomping
guys
It
have
another
happened
dude
so
right now.
fast, dude.
So you just be like, black one, $10, go. You know, like, that's it.
I was just driving down 90, and I was like we were stopped under the highway in traffic, and like I just look over, and this crackhead just starts like homeless dude starts seizing and just falls to the ground. And we were all, I don't remember who was with me, but
was your
someone was
father.
with me. And we were just like, did that guy just OD? Keep driving.
Yeah.
Keep going.
I used to work with this dude.
Someone will call it in.
Who it kind of like I said, I already brought up American History X. So I brought up this dude this one time.
I've never
Actually,
seen
I
that.
worked with this dude for a while. He was from the pen, straight from the pen, and he got a job where I was
Was he
working.
working there when I was there?
I don't know. I guess he was a skinhead, man.
Was he the short manager guy?
Nah,
Okay,
that's not him. Okay, yeah. So this dude, he was like a straight up neo-Nazi, right? Straight from the pen, and I had recently just watched American History X, and so I just wanted to, it's like neo-Nazi. I'm gonna fuck with him, right?
I'm gonna try
So-
to connect with him.
So I like walked up to him and was like, "Hey man, so what were you in the pen for?" He's like, I went in for like meth. Like I was selling meth.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah."
That makes sense.
He's
yeah.
like, "No, the way this dude got caught though, he had buried like paint cans. Like I guess it's a process of cooking it. You can cook it with burying it in the ground and just aging it.
Jesus.
So he had buried several of these in his backyard, and I guess his neighbor thought like, oh, this is like I guess he's killing things or burying him. Like it was a little weird looking because there's no grass in his fucking backyard, right? So the cops find out that he's making meth, and that's how he went in. When he got out, he's still doing the same shit he was. I'm sure he's probably still doing it right now. I mean, but I walked up to this dude and I was like, "Hey man, have you ever like seen American History X? Because he had a tattoo in the same fucking spot as that other dude
Yeah.
in the movie.
That's where you're supposed to get it.
I guess deep in the heart of a Nazi.
Yeah,
right?
I guess
But,
so.
So I was like, have you ever seen American History X? He's like, nah, what is that? I was like, damn, you must have been in the pen for a while, motherfucker. So I was like, you should go watch it, man. It'll like teach you a little bit about your people. The next day he came to work, he was not happy with me, bro, because this guy, if you haven't seen it, in this movie, the main character gets like ass raped by his own people. Like, yeah, they pretty much like pigged him, man. Like they fucked him up. And afterwards, he's like, I'm not a neo-Nazi anymore. I learned my ways. His little brother didn't know, man. I'm going to let you all watch the rest of that movie, yeah. Gotta check it out. It's pretty fucked.
Yeah, he's like...
pretty fucked, though. Like, he gets rammed in the ass.
No, it's because of the guy that he worked with in the laundry room. They became friends, and he decided that he could humanize black people, and that they were just people. We shouldn't kill them. That's what it was. Wasn't the ass rape.
That's not where I thought you were going with that.
I mean...
Yeah, you are a resident neo-Nazi.
Yeah, I know.
Wait a minute.
The only movie that
Our
I know...
resident Nazi here. Please explain this to us.
The only movie I know with like friendly relations, like if it was like an old movie.
Yeah.
The Scrubs
Forrest
the
Gump.
movie?
No, Forrest Gump, man. You have a guy who loves shrimp, and then you have another guy who likes fishing for shrimp. How about that, man? You can make a whole community of these people, man. It's great. Like, you can make shrimp soup.
I worked with a neo-Nazi. I've got the same story, except in a different work environment.
Good, so you don't have to tell it again.
Well, I'm going to, because it was great.
I worked with a child rapist.
Yeah.
Oh, I did too, man.
Yeah.
I learned the hard way. No, not like that, but like I learned the hard way because like eventually like his probation officer like walked up straight to our work and was like, "Hi, is da here?" And we were like, "Oh shit, yeah. What are you looking for him for?" "I'm his probation officer. Like, he's actually a sex offender." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah,
like, dude, immediately like
I was there when he was there. That shit was bananas.
That was wild.
But when I was working as an electrician, I was helping my foreman screw something in over his head, and he like raises up and he just has like a just the bird thing.
What,
you know
what's
what
the
I'm
name for it?
talking
You know what it's
about?
called?
The right cylinder?
The right
He called it the
you
bird
know
thing
what
for
it
you,
is.
but he put this in this group chat. He's like, the fuck is that? He's like, you know the Nazi thing? I'm like, how do you know this?
Just to clarify,
What can I say?
just like World War II.
I think, Hitler got
it's
it right.
Reichstag. I'm just going to say it because that's the right
That's
way to say
probably
it.
the
I
American.
mean, you can be Nazi and Jewish, right?
Yeah,
Wait a minute.
I mean, that's the epitome of self-hating Jew.
You have to just hide it.
All Jews are self-hating, so
You're not
it
wrong.
fits. It goes down the
wrong.
line.
I can confirm a lot of Jews just hate themselves.
It's fair because Catholics are the same way too, but like they hate their sin, because like everything they do is a sin.
It's fair because the rest of the Catholic community hates other Catholics.
Man, you know what? Fuck the Amish, by the way. Just saying.
While we're at it, and Mennonites, fuck you. Just become Amish. No one knows what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, and Shunites, fuck you too.
Well, I had this happen like a month ago. I was trying to get a dog, right? And it's a rare dog. Like they don't really have it in the U.S. It's not a U.S. breed.
Where are you getting?
It was a elk hound. It was like
some fine
You tried getting an elk
Norwegian,
hound?
a
Like-
Norwegian elk hound.
Here?
Yeah,
Dude,
And
shit,
they
I
only-
need so
I
much
thought we
hair.
were
Like,
still
you have so
talking
much
about
hair.
people.
I know, and
I thought we were still
mean-
talking about people. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm like, the fuck you calling these people a breed? Okay,
no. I mean, this is
He's
what
watched
partakes,
American
though.
History X every day since then, but only the first half.
This is what partakes though. I was like online looking for this elk
They're really
hound.
cute.
And yeah, dude, they're adorable.
fluffy.
They're
Absolutely.
really fluffy.
that's disgusting.
Okay,
But it's
put
like
it
a
down.
husky. It
Put
can't
it
survive
down.
You
here.
can keep your fucking
No,
chihuahua.
you can have husky too.
Like,
No, dude, it's too hot.
yeah,
I literally know
you
people
can
who
shave
have
them,
two
though. You can,
huskies.
I literally gave up our huskies for adoption because we couldn't bring them down to
you
Texas.
just shave them.
You're an idiot.
Their fur
I know
grows
people who
back
have
when it comes
huskies
winter time.
in Florida.
They're
No, you're
idiots.
not supposed to shave huskies because their coat is reflective. They have a soft, like a thin coat under it, so it actually overheats them if you shave huskies.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah, for
Yes,
real.
that's why you can have huskies in hot places.
No, you can't have huskies in hot
You
places.
shouldn't.
you
You
can.
shouldn't. Because
You shouldn't.
But you can.
Like
But
dyslexic whenever he
Just
made
like Tyler.
I mean, it's really bad for them though, because I mean, they like to run around.
Like, let's
so I
put
mean,
the
like
hot coat under the thin coat. Like, oh,
Plus,
okay.
a lot of them that are
they
here,
self-regulate though.
a lot of them that are here in Texas are mixed with German Shepherd.
No, but I was trying to get an
So-
elk hound, right? and the only person that was selling it was over in I think Pennsylvania, right?
Yes.
Pennsylvania. Okay, this is where the story takes place. I call
where I was
and I
born.
hear like this
Uh-oh.
horn. This
Yeah.
horn in the background. I was like, what the fuck is it? It
It
was like, no, it sounded like a boat horn. It sounded like a boat horn, and I was like, "Oh, I guess this guy,
microwave? No, that's my boat.
I guess this guy is like fishing or something, like in a lake. I don't know.
In
Like,
Pennsylvania?
So-
Were you always on the coast?
is there like a lake in Pennsylvania? Like, I don't know.
I think it's on the coast.
It's on the coast.
Yeah, it's on the coast. so
Everyone has lakes in Pennsylvania.
So I call this guy, and all I
Wait,
hear-
hold on. Tyler just said everyone has
Shut up, I'm
lakes
more dyslexic.
in Pennsylvania.
They have what?
They have
Lakes.
Everyone has lakes. It's called a bathtub, and it's really big and
You
outdoor.
know, Pennsylvania,
So
the land
every
of a
single
thousand
person in
lakes.
Pennsylvania
Everyone- you-
is underwater right now.
I was born in Pennsylvania.
Run. It's like Atlantis all
That's what-
over again.
They call it the land of 1,000 lakes, okay? Look it up. It's a trivia fact. There's more lakes in Pennsylvania than any other state. Fuck you, Michigan.
I kind of want to know what
So,
state has the
it's
most.
I called this guy, and it's like a
He's
boat
gonna look
horn.
it up anyway. Don't bother telling him.
It's like a boat horn in the background, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I'm trying to talk to this dude, and he has like this weird accent, and he sounds like he has like, I don't know, like a dick in his mouth or something. He's like, hello, I have a L how, and I was like, oh, okay, like
What?
there's something wrong with this dude. Like I
Josh,
thought
no.
he was like special,
Yeah.
like special, right?
No, Josh is
I was
like
like,
that.
I was
He's just the
being, like,
retarded guy who sells dogs.
Steals
Rare L
them
cows
from houses
Norway.
and sells them on the side of the
No,
road
he
as a living.
steals
He comes
them.
from a high stock white family,
He
okay?
steals them.
White.
Yeah, they're inbred retarded dogs.
No, but this is where it gets weird.
I got the
So,
cleanest
my-
bloodline.
I wasn't really like I couldn't understand this dude, so I was like, oh, like hold on, let me let you talk to someone else. I like go downstairs. I'm like, hey dad, like, this guy, I'm trying to get a dog from him. He's got a weird accent. Can you help me? He's like, how the fuck am I supposed to help you with a weird accent? Like, he's like, well, I don't
Is he a
know."
fucking hawk? Is he a hawk?
Are you trying to get me to talk to a crow?
But he was
I
like,
won't do it.
he was like, how am I supposed to help you with a weird accent? Like, what the fuck type of accent is it? Let me hear. Like, he's like, hello. And this guy's like, hello? Like, and then he puts him on speaker. My dad's girlfriend's actually from Nebraska. And I
Hell
don't know how this
yeah.
has anything related to do with the story. I don't know if there's like these type of people in Nebraska, but
these
Yes,
type of
yes,
people
yes,
are
there
everywhere.
are.
she was like, that's a cow in the background. He's Amish. And I was like, what the fuck? Like, what?
Why is he using
I
a
was like,
phone then?
Was she right?
no, but okay, yeah. She was exactly right. This guy had a cow and his like I don't even know if you can call it a house. It was made out of fucking wood.
Oh my
barn.
god.
Like it was like a cottage. Like a
She's the
cottage.
fucking Amish whisperer.
And she starts talking to him. My dad didn't even understand this dude. Like the dude like turns out to be a girl. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Oh my god! My brain immediately went to
Like
transgender Amish.
everything was just like tripping me out at this point. Because first of all, she has a cow in her cottage. She is not a dude. She is Amish. How the hell does she have a phone? And how did she take pictures of a dog? Like, I don't believe this shit.
Probably with her phone.
So after I get off the phone call, my dad's girlfriend's telling me at this point, she's like, yeah, Amish people don't believe, like, they believe that if you take a picture of them, their soul gets stuck in the shit.
That's not true.
Dude, yeah, look
Yes,
it up.
it is. I
It
saw
is.
Harry Potter.
It is.
not
It's a real...
And you know, Amish are allowed to use phones because they are allowed to use technology that brings people together because that's what the Amish religion is about.
no, they are allowed to use
Yeah.
phones.
But they can't use smartphones
They're allowed to use
because
phones. They're not allowed to use smartphones.
Yeah,
and the
exactly.
reason why is because pictures. They're not
Yeah.
allowed to take pictures of themselves.
it's not the
because
fucking
that is-
pictures. It's-
yeah, it is. Josh, look this up.
Fuck that. No.
No, I'm
They
telling
just
you.
don't like pictures because, like, you know, because dick pics, okay?
It's-
They experienced it early on. They knew about it. They used to draw dick pics and mail them to each other.
They think that...
the old-fashioned American way, all right?
No, they believe...
The way you're supposed to do it.
They believe
the way
that...
God
yeah,
wanted.
And if you want to say that maybe sperm is your soul, then yes, they are sending their soul.
They believe that if
Because you come on the pictures.
if you take a picture of yourself you're stuck in the photo after you die. Like, they believe that your soul will actually transfer to that
So
photo.
just take a good photo.
So
Just take a picture
that's
of
the
R.
thing.
Kelly.
That's exactly not exactly. I don't want R. Kelly's picture on my phone, man. No, but this is exactly what I'm saying. Is this girl? I was like, I want proof that these dogs are real because I've only seen like 3 pictures of this dog, right?
Yeah.
And she's like, oh well, it'll cost $50 for me to get a photo. And I was like, why is it gonna take her $50? And she's like, she actually has to hire someone to come to the cottage and take a picture of the dog because she doesn't want to be anywhere near the photo. I was like, what the fuck, man? I'm learning shit about this. The end of the story, I never got the dog. I never got the dog. She was supposed to call me back a week later because she didn't even have like the papers for the dog because she's fucking Amish. They don't believe in technology, man. They fucking like.
What do you need papers for a dog?
She got ritual murdered
Just
because
send
that's
it
what they do
over.
in the Amish society.
You need like papers for a dog.
No,
to
you
send
just inject it, put it in a
right?
box, and go.
What?
Yeah, you just like.
Why have I never heard of this?
The Amish are still practicing.
I thought it was like
You'll put it in a sleeper
I
sacrifice.
thought it
hole.
was like the Civil War era where we had like.
No, you rear naked choke the dog and you put him out.
Go to
and
sleep.
put yourself out and then.
I thought you had to have
You
your
don't put
papers
yourself
on
out.
the dog.
That's
though.
only you.
No, that's how
Isn't-
chokeholds work. You choke the bad guy and yourself.
I thought it was like buying a car. You had to have papers for
Well,
like
if
a dog.
it's not bred here, you might have to.
Yeah, see, this is what I'm saying. I think you need papers
Because it's import. It has
So
to be
how did-
import.
how-
has
how
to-
did
It's
an
a
Amish
live
person get an
imported
import dog?
animal.
So you basically
No, what's
No,
it-
how did the Amish person get it? Then?
Yeah.
She
they're-
has like elk hounds.
You just got pranked. You were
No,
put,
she
if
has
you're-
elk
You were
hounds.
put through like one of the
And
most
yeah,
serious episodes.
pregnant.
She was
The
actually
most
deaf.
elaborate
One of them
episode
got
of Punked.
pregnant.
The most elaborate episode
What's
of
this
Punked
weird
that's ever
accent?
existed.
I'm sure
I
Amazon.
don't have accent.
I'm sure
trying to
Amazon
talk to
goes
you,
through,
my
like,
phone, put the word
Pennsylvania.
out,
I'm positive
and I can read
Amazon
them.
goes through Amish country.
Yeah, and they
Maybe
use,
like
use
they
their
have
drones.
a drone that comes picks it up. and they're
Yeah.
like, yeah,
They
we want
fly the dog to
pictures of it.
you.
You just
Yeah,
put
there you
it
go.
on a sleeper dart, man. and just
America,
ship it.
man. It's almost like that hawk.
And then
That
like
hawk
you put that
picks up
biodegradable.
your dog, man, or your bunny.
They have a carrier hawk, like a couple of them, carry it all the way to Nebraska for you.
Yeah, Amazon does. This is
break.
an Amazon product. Yeah, let's take a break.
Oh,
Well, dogs are just buddies.
one moment. I'm checking something.
That's okay. It already started.
Oh, you
My
already started.
balls
Yeah, that's
are
fine.
so itchy.
No. Now I feel like Josh looking at my
Did
phone
you
during
shave
the pod.
recently? I say as I
Yep.
check the time. And then Shay checks the time. Oh, Shay's actually.
Yeah.
Alright, well.
Well, we're just all playing Josh today.
Alright. Oh, yes. So
That's-
that means y'all have to say the N word, right?
Oh god, I
Oh,
don't think that's a great idea.
yeah, that doesn't sound wise.
Shay's chest is so hairy.
Oh, my
Good
phone's
Christ.
right here. Yeah, let's all be Josh.
All right, I'm on my phone.
Fine,
I'm
I'll
on my
be
phone.
Josh as well.
So, yeah, season 4 of Rick and Morty. Anyone?
This is a great bit.
Oh shit.
Is that a real thing?
I don't think it's out yet. I mean,
No, they've only done 3 seasons.
I know, but you know, you looking up for anything? I mean, Rick was basically written out of the story, quote unquote. I mean, nothing's gonna happen because it's a cartoon, but you know.
Yeah.
I think I've already mentioned this, but my girlfriend went ahead and decided to get a tattoo of Morty on her
Ooh.
calf. I don't know why.
Hey, that's a good tattoo to have.
Well, it's better than on her pussy, I guess.
Oh god.
That'd be real weird.
Well, I wouldn't want to be looking at a Morty one.
Yeah, exactly.
As long as the mouth is down there, so it looks like, you know.
Okay.
It'd be terrible to see Morty while I'm fucking.
I heard that there was, I mean, I don't know. A friend told me that he saw on her vagina and the mouth of the baby was her vagina.
That's how you don't get laid.
Yeah. Like that.
Unless you're like a Catholic priest, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Well, let's bring that
Ooh.
into the picture.
Yeah.
Man, I thought Catholic jokes were done.
No, we're bringing it back, bitches.
bringing it back,
Haven't
alright.
you seen the movie Spotlight with Mark Ruffalo?
I don't know. Does it have child diddling in it?
That's the one where Jackie Chan hangs out with Steve-O, right?
Yes. Definitely.
Why have I
It's the
not
same
seen
exact
this? Those are
movie.
like two of my favorite.
Is that the one that
No, it's not
starts?
Steve-O, it's Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah,
But,
it's
yeah.
Johnny
Oh.
Knoxville's in this movie.
Is that the one that starts off Catholic love boats?
No, it's not. That's not what the movie is.
That's legitimately a movie.
I know, but that's not the movie I'm talking about. I'm talking about the movie about
It's it's
the
about
Boston Globe that broke the story.
The Boston bombing with
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark.
Marky Mark. Hell yeah, Mr. Wahlberg.
Wahlberg.
Be careful what you say on this podcast.
Yeah,
Talk about bombings, guys.
Mark Wahlberg's gonna come
Dude,
out.
that
and
is
be
like-
Marky
is
Mark,
our-
and how he can stop all the bombing.
The NSA is our #1 listener of this podcast.
Oh,
they've
that's-
downloaded it like 13 times every time, and they've listened to it thoroughly.
Yeah, they've definitely put me on a watch list.
Yeah, definitely, Josh.
Not that I'm saying you should.
You should.
Clip.
You should.
You should. we know him closely, and if you come to us for alibi testimonies,
We will not lie. We
Yeah.
are not lying for him.
I send the fucker to jail. I don't care.
But then what'll happen to Buddy?
Yeah, he
Josh, you know
totally
what
looks
happens
like a
to
guy
guys
that would
like
bomb
you?
people.
Huh?
You know what happens to guys like you in jail? Josh,
Yeah,
We
well,
elephant
could you
walk.
even imagine?
We elephant walk around the prison.
That's part of the gang initiation.
Yeah, it's the gang initiation, right?
It's better than
That's
No,
how you
they
do
have
it.
strict hazing rules now, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, prisoner rights are going up through.
Jeez.
Get off my foot, dog.
No prisoners should even have rights. What?
I mean, depends. Because, like, honestly, like, I don't think you should just treat anyone like shit.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you got caught with a little meth, whatever. I mean, maybe if you fuck someone up or diddled a kid, sure.
But
But
what
like,
about those child predators, man?
that's what I said. If you
diddled a
murdered
kid.
someone or diddled a kid, then yeah, go ahead, fuck them. But like for the people, because like the vast majority of people in prison shouldn't be
Non-violent drug
there.
offenders.
Yeah,
Yeah,
non-violent,
like, I don't know.
non-violent drug effectors.
Non-drug drug effectors.
No, officer, I have not been dinking to white.
I've been not drinking the weed.
The fuck just happened on my phone? Something happened. Something happened.
Phone
Are you on
things
YouTube?
happen.
No.
You
Oh,
accidentally
fuck
updated your software.
He's totally on
He's
YouTube.
just-
I'm watching him right now. As we speak.
You don't know anything.
I don't know, Tyler. What happened?
The subtitles weren't on, so I couldn't read. I was good. Trevor Noah, what happened?
You couldn't read
Please
anyway.
tell me your funnies.
Yeah, you couldn't read either way. Oh.
I'm looking right at you, Shay. Right at you, Trevor Noah, the greatest comedian since Doctor Who.
Doctor Who was a comedian?
Shut up.
Ow.
You don't know anything. It's a sci-fi comedy. We didn't get you on here for your thinkiness.
You're what?
It's like people who
His
talk
what?
about politics. I'm just gonna ignore you until you go away.
Hey, Bernie!
Feel the burn, man.
Feel
I
the
think this has
bird.
gone on
A
long
bird
enough.
landed on his
Stop it.
podium.
A bird?
Bernie jokes are over, alright? We're going towards
He's coming back.
the next election.
Bernie
Not if he
2016.
dies first.
We'll make him a cyborg. With all our
He's coming
socialized
back as
medicine.
an actual turtle.
Oh.
We'll use
He's
our.
reincarnated.
He'll
Yeah.
use his socialized medicine to be put into a turtle cyborg.
Oh.
Okay, so we went from turtle to cyborg. Now we're merging it together.
To turtle
To
cyborg.
turtle,
Slowest,
like,
fastest.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Man. Like, we're going
fuck
towards
them.
that shit now. Now they have to deal with Terminators themselves. It's their own kind.
It's really unfortunate.
When the
for-
Skynet fails.
Oh man.
Good.
Did y'all see that Melania Trump had kidney surgery?
Oh my
Fucking-
god.
Oh, that
She
poor
shedded
woman.
her lizard skin and she almost got caught. They had to take her to the
Is
hospital.
this still a conspiracy?
They're all lizards.
She's not a lizard person, just Trump. She's just an unwanted victim.
Josh thinks anything that he doesn't understand is a lizard.
This is almost as bad as being a flat earther. Just to think that people are lizards.
Dude, so I went on Facebook. They've been giving me flat Earth ads.
Dude, there's a huge flat Earth community
I know,
on
man,
Facebook.
something.
All the way around the globe.
Yeah.
Because like, okay, I watched one fucking flat Earth video, and now like it just fills up my news feed. Like, are you a flat Earther? Would you like to have your voice heard? I'm like, no, the fuck, that's the most retarded thing ever. But that's the problem with like targeted ads.
Saw this video where this guy had actually put like a little ball on the ground
Yeah.
and it didn't roll. He's like, prove that. Like, as if, like, okay, dude, like, the Earth is round, yes, but I'm sure, like...
We live on a sphere.
It's not that small of an Earth where
You
everything
can
is
walk
gonna
to
roll.
China.
Well,
Fuck.
when you fly to space, it looks flat. You know?
It's
It's too direct. You can't.
a circle.
You can't go to space. It's restricted.
It's a big
You
disc.
can't go to space.
Yeah,
The moon isn't
it's
real.
like a
They
giant
faked
snow
the moon
globe, okay?
landing.
It's like Earth is on a flat snow globe, right? And God just shakes it, and that's how we get sun.
Don't they think that the what is it?
Wait.
And snow and all that other fun stuff.
What
Don't
about
they
rain?
think that Antarctica?
God's gonna be pissed when he finds out he doesn't exist.
Don't they think like Antarctica is like on like the outside of the sphere of the Earth?
I don't know. I'm not
That's
a
what
flat
they,
earther, Tyler.
Yeah, because it would have to like wrap all
love
around.
Yeah,
there.
and they think that it's restricted to go past that point. Only a few people can because they
What is this,
won't
Pirates
die.
of the Caribbean? What the fuck?
That's
Yeah,
no man's
they
land.
believe-
Because the government will kill you because they're keeping the conspiracy. They didn't fly to the moon. They just walked to the end and went over and filmed a couple videos.
drop a like a little video camera off the side of the Earth. It's like, wow, that's
y'all
what
see-
happens.
Did y'all see that they started in Antarctica? They
Antarctica.
Antarctica. They did like this nature walk thing. It's like a tour. It's like part of a tour. You get to walk the trail of the first man who walked
In
on
Antarctica?
Antarctica.
I don't think this.
Yeah.
I thought
and-
the first man was in Africa.
no. Well, okay.
The first
I mean
man
the
who
first.
walked on Antarctica.
Yeah, I mean like the first modern.
The
So
British
Gary,
explorer.
like a
that
first
is
real
true.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
He who died because he went too far in, and everyone's just like, "Yeah, let's go do the same thing."
Flat
Like,
Earth,
what?
flat Earth, man.
Yeah, they
he
just
fell off
walk off
the edge.
the earth.
He fell off the edge. That's what happened there.
Yeah.
Or maybe a fucking hawk got him.
or a crow.
Oh
So-
shit! Not this.
He's getting PTSD. Nah.
Fuck.
Back to shark porn.
Oh,
Oh yeah, if we're gonna do all the old
Shark
callbacks,
porn,
let's do
what?
shark porn. Pull it up. Boy, he needs to see the shark porn.
Shark
When
porn.
is Shark Week?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Honestly-
I think it already happened for this year. It did.
It's in the summer, right?
I thought it was in
Dude,
March. No,
you,
it's-
I don't come over
I
during
think that's
Shark
March
Week
Madness.
because he has his
Madness is in March.
Josh is just here, no pants the entire week, just jerking it to shark porn.
hard
the entire
jerk.
time.
Hard.
I think
jerk.
the kinkiest part is when he has to like look in the womb to see all the shark children taking each other out. He's like, oh.
The 30th anniversary.
And he likes
Of
to, he
shark
likes to
porn?
copy it, so his
Yeah,
eyes roll
shark
back
porn.
into his head, and he starts thrashing around.
starts in July.
Jaws is his favorite porn.
Yeah,
Jaws is softcore.
20
Softcore.
swimmers
That's
going through the
softcore
water.
bullshit.
One comes
but
out.
it's the highest production
Shots
shark
take the
porn. I
rest.
mean, it has John Williams doing the score, so
Right, and just John Williams alone makes me come, so. Because that's how that works.
that's his other kink: sharks and
John
and John
Williams.
Williams. Yeah.
No, just his music.
No,
I
he-
hate him as a
He's
person.
dating John Williams.
If they had sharks in Schindler's List, he would just jizz all over the apartment.
Oh my god.
Is that you, John Wayne?
Schindler's Jizz.
Is this
Schindler's.
Jizzler's jizz.
Then he's like, "Oh, and Nazis! Oh yeah, the triad.
The trifecta!
That's the perfect trinity: sharks, jizz."
You know, to bring up, military movies and stuff like that. You know that, what's his name? The sergeant dude from Full Metal Jacket passed away?
Brad Pitt.
Aw.
That is
Samuel
hard,
Jackson,
man. You look more like Brad Pitt than he does.
Robert Downey Jr.
From what?
What?
Yeah,
No,
Robert Downey
no.
Jr. No.
Robert Down
No,
Syndrome
it's
Jr.
the sergeant guy. He was the drill sergeant.
Morgan Freeman.
That.
Oprah.
Alright.
Going through all the people I know.
R. Lee
Oprah
Ermey?
again. We know her twice.
Yeah.
Beyonce.
I don't know,
Yeah,
like him.
that guy.
Was
He
it-
passed away, sadly.
Oh, he passed away like about a month ago.
Yeah.
How do you know of this?
Because
He's in
I
the death
saw it
pool.
on
I think
Reddit.
that's a little
Does
suspicious.
anybody use Reddit?
That's a little
besides me?
suspicious.
Oh, yeah.
that
You guys
you-
are iFunny motherfuckers, are you? Because like that
Tyler
shit is
probably
outdated.
is.
It's
What?
outdated to shit. I
Tyler
hate it.
doesn't even know what iFunny is. He's
I used
too
to have
old.
this.
I
I used to have
only
this
use
friend.
I
yeah.
use AOL Messenger. Thank you. It's the original. I still
God.
have my
You
profile
are on
set up.
YouTube, motherfucker.
You don't know.
What do you have loaded
I'm
on
waiting.
YouTube?
I'm waiting.
For
Okay.
what?
I'm waiting for you.
John Cena. All right. I didn't have to do it myself. Good job, guys.
Only used iFunny. Was the worst.
I remember iFunny in high
It was the
school.
worst. I was like, dude, this post is like 3 months ago. How are you still 3 months behind?
That's
on
the
your
marking of a serial killer right there.
Shit,
That's
we
what
should make a TV show about this.
About me
Start
murdering
gambling
someone?
on who's gonna be a serial rapist. Even worse, serial rapist.
Serial rapist.
Not even a serial killer, just rapist.
But spelled with a C.
God.
Oh my god.
He's gonna fuck your Kellogg's real hard.
But it's spelled Ceriel.
Put some
He's
milk
just
on
dyslexic as shit, and he's like, I think that's how you do it.
I know how to spell cereal, bitch.
That's like all of the spellings of cereal.
Yeah.
that.
Exactly.
I like when you go to like get the like the really like low budget white trash cereals and it's spelled SERIL, or you know.
You don't get the bags from Walmart? Like,
Yeah, the giant bag and it says cereal on it, and you're like, that's not how you spell cereal, but you know. It also
I'll
has
put it
quote-
in my body.
it has quotes
Berries
around us, so
Crunch.
I mean they obviously know what they're doing. Cereal.
Makes me want Fruity Pebbles.
The worst cereal brand out there is Raisin Bran Crunch.
Yeah, Raisin Bran sucks.
Has
Fuck
anybody
you.
ever eaten
Raisin Bran's
I'm down with
amazing,
Raisin
and
Bran.
Crunch is
Oh, like
amazing.
You're terrible.
You guys
person.
have problems. That's why I feed my hawk.
That's why you have problems, because you have a hawk that you feed Raisin Bran.
It doesn't like it too much, okay?
worst cereal is definitely Golden Grams.
Oh hell no, dude! If you've ever okay, try Raisin Bran Crunch. I promise
I
you,
grew up with
it's
that
not
shit,
even
dude.
real raisins. Those things are like
It's the
miniature.
powdered, yeah.
Oh
it's
yeah,
a-
they're dry
like
out.
the
They got
market-
sugar on them. They're perfect.
It's disgusting.
No, it's
man.
just sugar, man. You can't go wrong with that.
Sure you can. If you have like kids, you'd understand. You give
You're
them a little
trying
bit of caffeine, you can't fucking like put them to sleep.
You don't put coffee on your cereal?
Nah, man.
Wait, why do they need sleep? Why were you giving them cereal before bedtime? Like, what's the deal with this?
Yeah, what does
What's
cereal
wrong
have
with
to
your-
do with
what's
bedtime?
wrong with your
Why can't
parents?
Dude, you don't eat
Dad
cereal at
tactics,
night?
you take it.
What's
That's
wrong
not what
with
they
you?
mean by breakfast for
Bro, every night before bed. You
Cereal for
joking?
dinner. You can have candy for breakfast. Your mom's not here.
Yeah.
She's not gonna know.
Not even joking. I would like flip on the PS2, the PS1, just eat my cereal.
PS4.
Parents come in and I'm like fake sleeping in the
Yeah.
chair, like, oh yeah, I've been so busy. Like,
Ow.
but in all
You never
actuality, Raisin Bran Crunch, man, don't get it.
It
Well,
does suck.
you have to like them because they're one of our sponsors.
Peanut, yeah.
Buddy Boys
We're now
brought to you,
sponsored by.
brought to you by
No
Kellogg's
announcement.
Raisin Bran Crunch.
Regular
Specifically.
Cheerios
Y'all
suck,
get
too.
sued. I'm gonna
just saying.
laugh.
If you want to taste a
Just
cereal that
yeah.
tastes like powder with a little sugar in it, Raisin Bran Crunch is your cereal. I highly support it.
You want to taste flour
Oh.
and Splenda?
Kashi
Oh.
cereals.
Kashi cereals, yeah.
That's the fucking dog shit right there. That
What the
is
fuck
just
is
granola.
that?
I've never even heard of it.
They
That's
have-
how bad it is.
They had this like hippie granola. It was like hemp and flaxseed when I
Yeah,
was up
that's
in
what it is.
California.
Ew,
No.
what?
It was like these green chunks. Okay, it looked like weed.
Yeah.
But it was like a granola. Dude, that thing was crack. It was so fucking good. Like you don't need to, because they have bad ones. They have some that just taste like dirt.
Yeah.
Did
that
you, like,
one
was it like
the green
salted?
one- No. It was like I don't know what it was. It was
Just
just
had
like,
MSG on it.
it was,
Yeah.
No, it was like granola with like hemp and flaxseed, and then just like I don't know, just straight crack.
Did you light a blunt
Like-
like that? Or
Yeah,
It turns out he was just smoking granola because he
his
thought it was
entire
cool.
life.
you're
That-
so high in
smoking
California.
granola.
In the yearbook, they put him as OG
Dude,
of the
it's like-
year.
It's
OG
like
of the year.
fantastic, man.
He's smoking granola and eating weed.
Hey, it'd be really easy to get OG of the year in my class. All right, you know, back in the '70s, not many people did drugs. Okay,
The 1770s. That's when Tyler's from.
not really.
What the fuck, man?
He's old. Tyler's like 90.
Tyler's dude. You have more wrinkles on you than Tyler does. What the fuck are you talking
Tyler does
about?
have
Because he just
really, like-
abuses himself, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's like 19.
Hard ass times, man. like your mom sold you for like a bean or some shit, bro. Like we need to grow food. We don't have enough.
They were
Sell
told-
the child. Sell
She
the
was
first
told
part.
it was
You
magical.
look like
okay.
two divorced Josh.
That's how I feel on the inside, so you're not wrong.
You just live with your dog alone.
Yeah.
Only
hope
cook
for a
mac and
third.
shells.
Hey,
And he drinks chocolate milk.
And
He's an
PBR.
adult.
Chocolate milk or PBR, but that's
He mixes
it.
them together and calls it the
I did-
rednecks pour
I did
giving.
the
I don't
one
know
night
what
I
the
got
fuck.
hammered and drank it, and I was like, dude, I have to have my chocolate milk before I go to bed. And I drank it, and it did not sit well on top of the alcohol.
Yeah, no.
And now I don't do that anymore.
We had a kid in high school who would brag about like drinking milk before being on the cross country team, and then every year he would throw up on the first day of band.
Oh, of course he did.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
That's what I do. Why? First of all, you shouldn't be drinking milk. You're a human, not
Absolutely.
a cow. Second of all, you shouldn't drink milk and run. That's like drinking and driving. Okay, take his keys away or his shoes or whatever the fuck.
Shoes.
Was
little
this,
dress
was this
that they
in
had
middle
to
school?
wear?
Was he just a moron, or was he just
High
like?
school.
Oh, so he was like mentally.
Pathological liar
He was
committing
kind of
to
like-
a lie that we all called him out on.
He's kind of like a little like Josh, like not all there up there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like
all not,
forced adult lobotomy, Josh.
On the that would explain a lot.
Yeah,
Brad,
you don't. You wouldn't
forced
remember
lobotomy.
that.
Have any of y'all ever tried rose tequila?
I thought you were about to say, have any of you ever tried a self-lobotomy? And I was
Yeah.
going to be like, whoa!
Oh yeah.
Hey!
Hey, we'll show him the pictures next week.
No, rose tequila, man. It's like a strawberry milk, but it's like rose juice and
Oh.
tequila.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
That sounds pretty
Really
good.
That sounds good.
fucking amazing.
I like
It has
tequila,
like no
so,
alcohol
yeah.
percentage. though.
I don't
It's
drink
shit.
tequila anymore because I fight people.
Really aggressive.
I can do it in margaritas, but I can't like do shots.
No, man.
I can't.
No.
You have to drink
Tequila
gin
is like
and be
my
classy,
drink, but
or
I don't
you know,
do it much because no one else wants to
I
do
have a
tequila.
feeling like Four Locos. I'm betting that they probably make it off of like what is it, like a malt and
Tequila.
tequila mix.
Yeah.
or at least tequila flavoring.
Because
It's,
I
it's
tried
malt liquor, and it's really, really sweet.
I tried Four Locos for the
I
first
thought it was
time
wine.
2 weeks ago, and I've always been like dissing it ever. Even like before then, I was like, oh hell no, I'm not doing Four Locos.
Yeah,
This is poison like in a bottle.
it is.
And,
it tastes like
Yeah, it's malt
That's
liquor.
exactly
I
what it is.
for my buddy's birthday, we sat down and we chugged down like. I chugged down my can, he chugged down his, and I was like, all right, let's go for the second one. Before I could, like, open the second can, and just kind of, like kind of hit me. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, fuck.
That's
like,
what those things do. You start you start shaking. It's insane because that's every time I've ever drank Four Loko, I get about to like 2 sips before the end of my first one, and it starts to hit me, and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm drunk, and then I finish it, and I'm just like, where am I? It just fucking hits you in
And
the face.
I am Edward Four Loco Hands champion.
Oh,
So-
It
God.
is a malt beverage, by the way. It's a malt liquor.
Yeah,
We had
super terrible.
my
so bad.
I'm a winner though, and that's all that matters.
my buddy in college, like he would show like under his like sheets on his bed, he had this giant purple stain, and he was like, yeah, it's from Four Loko night.
Yeah, it was fucking
He was
an
like
alien.
drank the whole thing and then like drank I think like 2 of them and then just like puked it all over his bed.
Apparently they had to
Surprise, it's
change.
actually from fucking a Japanese chick.
Oh,
That actually also might be true.
Why is it purple? Why? Why is it purple?
Go find out.
we all know why.
I know why. Do you know why?
I definitely know why.
You know
Half
why.
squid. That's a warning. They just squirt out purple shit.
Hey, dude.
Oh man,
Hey,
another
what?
squid.
That's how they
Oh, but yeah, I heard that they had to change the original recipe for Four Locos because people were dying from it.
Yeah, because it used to have energy drink components.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it had an energy drink. And so what happens is normally you drink alcohol and your body's natural defense is to pass out to make you stop. But when you get an energy drink, then you don't pass out.
It raises your
That's-
heart
You just
rate.
get ramped up.
That's not
Yeah.
why.
Yeah,
It's
that's what it
because it raises your heart rate and raises your metabolism, and so you actually burn through alcohol much faster, and you get much more drunk.
Yeah.
And then you go into tachycardia.
Regardless,
or whatever.
alcohol poisoning without passing out until the death
Tachycardia.
part.
Tachycardia. That's when your heart.
Tachycardio? What game is that?
Tachycardia.
Tachycardia.
For
He also dated Japanese
we
women.
fans.
He told you he knows why.
The Nazis invented it.
You
so-
look- you look under his-
Cardiac arrest, you motherfucker.
No,
What the hell?
No, it was the Nazis trying to take over the market against Pac-Man.
Jesus.
You go in his bed, it's purple under the sheets.
It's just the face of Hitler gobbling up small Jewish hearts.
You better
A
watch out, Josh.
tachycardio.
You better watch out.
But to be fair, I don't really know if Josh has
I thought it
ever
was a light. I was like, what?
has Josh even mated with a woman?
What?
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 Have you even mated with a woman? How would you know this?
Does she count if she's half squid?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll do that.
then yes.
I'm into that. All right, cool. What if it's 100% squid, but it's a female squid?
I would say yes, yeah.
Okay, cool.
As long as you're putting it in a hole.
I like the texture.
Yeah,
I will
it's
say.
very pleasurable.
Yeah.
It's soft, it's warm. It's basically a vagina.
Y'all much watch
Warm, salty.
More partial to the
Y'all much-
giant squids.
Watch a lot of hentai, don't y'all?
No, just shark porn, really.
Just
Yeah.
uh,
I don't know. I can't really get
The
into
teeth.
hentai because you
just to
can't.
think of that.
Because the plot's not as good as a regular porno. Like with the regular porno, it's like the pizza delivery guy comes over. Oh, I don't have any money.
Then
And
turns
then,
into a shark.
Yeah, that's the kind of porn I watch.
and
I
then
saw
they
that
go,
video.
They go into the swimming pool. But like with hentai, never really takes off. Like the plot's
Shark's like, to the princess, is just like, I need a princess's kiss to turn back into a man. So she kisses him, but then
he eats her.
he doesn't turn into a human, and because he's a shark, he just rapes her. It's a pretty good one.
No.
Have you ever seen Rubber?
No, I'm
Yes.
not.
Yes.
Oh man.
Yes, I
It's a
have.
movie. Okay, well let's
I know
let me
what it's
explain
about.
it to
I
you.
know what
It
it's
used to be on
Josh, you know what it's
Netflix
about?
for the
Yeah.
longest time.
God, that movie really blew my mind. I was like, how could you actually make a movie out of a tie?
The quality
And I
that
watched
they put
main
in them.
character being a tie.
Yeah, I kept
Multiple
watching
times.
because I kept thinking it would get better, and it didn't. And then I had to watch it again to realize, like, did I really just watch that? And then it's
and then
a
it
trap.
fucked you over again.
Yeah, and you're just like, why? Why? No, maybe if I watch it a third time, Netflix will change it.
We'll have a couple beers and maybe it'll work.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
I'll do some acid. Maybe it'll be a different movie, huh?
No, man.
The movie was definitely made on acid.
So we're at an hour 5.
Okay,
Go
cool.
ahead and be-
You're really not going to say the magic word, Josh?
What magic word?
The magic word, Josh?
Don't say
I'm
it.
really excited because I thought you were going to say it.
John Cena?
No. There's a magical word. Very magical one. 'Cause
Which
I've been doing
magic
some of my research.
What letter does it start with?
I'm not telling you. I'm just going to see if you get it.
I want to know what he's going to play if I say it, but I also don't want to say it.
Okay, well, maybe we'll save it for next time.
Oh, I know it.
Yeah, I know. Everyone knows it. I mean, he's just oblivious. He'll figure it out, though. They can't pick up awkward silence on microphones, by the way.
I'm thinking. I'm debating whether or not to say it.
No.
It's not that one?
No, it's not that one.
God damn. When is that ever the magic word?
I don't know.
Say it, Josh. Say it.
Well, now that I know it's not the magic word.
You know it. You know it.
Gay?
There we go.
There
That is the one on the podcast. Everyone, it's been a good run. I love you all. But Josh,
Gay.
share some words. Share some words.
Well,
Do you feel special?
I feel so honored to just be given this gay
Josh,
award.
shut the fuck up. No one
It's
cares.
just a giant big black dildo. But
Yeah, we didn't want to hear
Yeah,
you.
fuck off. I don't
Okay.
care.
Really don't
but
care,
100,000 times, thank you, listeners. This is our last show. We enjoyed you not really paying or downloading or doing any shit. Yeah, wonderful.
I'm gonna kill myself.